Today, we're focusing on the iterative path to narrative clarity. We're going to break down this highly effective method of running a story circle to basically transform your rough drafts into something truly captivating. I promise you'll walk away with a structured, step-by-step guide to mastering this whole process.
Okay, let's take a quick look at our agenda for today. We've got 1. The cautionary tale of Rick. 2. Running your story circle. 3. Essential story feedback roles. 4. Fixing common structure problems. And 5. The iterative refinement loop. Let's dive right in.
Starting things off with Section 1, the cautionary tale of Rick, jumping the gun.
So I have to ask you directly, have you ever met a Rick? Or let's be totally honest here, have you ever actually been a Rick? You know the type. Rick is this fictional yet painfully realistic example drawn straight out of the digital storytelling cookbook. He basically represents that initial burst of creator energy that just goes completely off the rails because he skipped the planning phase.
This right here is the ultimate trap. Rick enthusiastically gathered up this massive amount of media, photos, videos, music, without ever actually solidifying his script. And the result? It was a 14-minute montage of images and effects, quote, for reasons unknown. I mean, sure, he had passion, he had plenty of material, but he had absolutely zero narrative clarity. It left his audience completely bewildered. When you skip that story structure up front, you just end up with an unfocused product. Which brings us to Section 2, running your story circle, the iteration solution.
Enter the story circle. This is a concept pioneered by Joe Lambert at the Center for Digital Storytelling. And honestly, it's your secret weapon. It's essentially a small group of peers or mentors who review your early script to illuminate what works and what doesn't, all in a really supportive environment. Because let's face it, stories rarely emerge fully formed and perfect on the first try. By bringing your draft to a circle and actually reading it aloud, you get immediate feedback. Sometimes just the act of hearing yourself speak the words out loud to other people reveals exactly what needs fixing.
Now, to put this into perspective, take a look at this number, 50%. Experienced digital storytelling facilitators note that nearly half of your total project time should be spent just on writing and revising the script. Half! That might sound like a massive investment of time up front, but this pays off exponentially. A polished script makes the actual production phase so much smoother. Trying to fix structural story problems when you're already editing video is an absolute nightmare. But doing it on paper? It's a breeze!
Moving on to Section 3, essential story feedback roles, structuring the critique.
So, to keep the feedback structured and ensure it doesn't just devolve into personal judgment, you should assign specific roles to your circle members. The first one is the summarizer. This participant just listens to the story and simply reflects back the main idea they heard. This is incredibly valuable because it acts as a reality check. Does what they heard actually match your intention? If you were trying to tell a story about redemption, but the summarizer thinks it's about revenge, well, you instantly know your core message isn't landing.
Next up, we have the questioner. This participant is tasked specifically with asking clarifying questions about plot points. They're probing the logic of the narrative, looking for those gaps where things just don't quite make sense. Basically, they reveal exactly where you, as the storyteller, need to provide a little more explanation.
For instance, the questioner might just stop and ask, wait, what is this character's motivation here? This is a perfect example of how this role forces the creator to dig deeper. If a character suddenly completely changes their mind halfway through the story, the questioner flags it, forcing you to deepen the character development and fix that internal logic.
And the third essential role is the illustrator. While the story is being read out loud, this participant is actually sketching a quick concept map of the story as they understand it. This visual role is fantastic for checking the structural flow. It allows the whole group to see if all the narrative elements actually connect smoothly or if there's just a tangled, confusing mess right in the middle of your plot.
All right, let's see how we apply this in Section 4, fixing common structure problems, applying the feedback.
So say you get a very common piece of feedback. Your introduction is just way too slow. The solution? Cut the exposition. Just drop the audience directly into the action. If your peers are getting bored in the very first paragraph, you don't need to explain the entire backstory right away. Start in the middle of the excitement and weave that context in later.
Or what if your circle tells you the ending feels flat or unearned? The fix here isn't necessarily rewriting the whole ending. It's usually about planting seeds earlier in the narrative. By adding early foreshadowing, you ensure that when that finale finally arrives, the payoff feels completely satisfying and inevitable to the audience.
Now, feedback isn't just about the narrative. It's also about practical constraints. Say your storyboard calls for this elaborate, sweeping drone shot, but your peers flag that you have absolutely no budget or footage for that. Well, this is where constraints actually spur creativity. You swap out that literal, impossible shot for powerful metaphorical imagery. You can convey the exact same feeling without losing the story's essence.
And hey, remember, iteration isn't solely about fixing problems. It's also about identifying what people love and turning the volume way, way up. If your circle says, wow, I love the relationship between the grandmother and child, that is your emotional hook. Amplify it. Tighten your language for those pivotal lines, and swap out any dull visual choices for striking, memorable ones. Build on your strengths.
Finally, we hit Section 5, the iterative refinement loop, the continuous dance.
The really crucial point to understand here is that your script and your storyboard, they're not static documents once you finish a draft. They bounce back and forth. Step 1, you revise the script based on feedback. Step 2, you update the storyboard to match. But then, Step 3, you might discover a visual sequence that suggests another tweak to the script. So, Step 4, you adjust the script again. This continuous dance is a completely normal and highly desirable process for truly integrating your narrative with your media.
If you take absolutely nothing else away from this workshop today, let it be this mantra. Plan, share, revise, repeat. Doing the hard work on story structure up front is an absolutely critical production management tool. It's going to save you countless frustrating hours in the edit bay.